Charlie was literally like, it's cold, but all good. And I was like, this model is suffering. Hi, it's Rina. Here is my Dazed guide. H is for Headless Asian mums. Listen, if you go on YouTube and search Korean cooking, you're gonna get a bunch of videos of mums cooking and you can't see their faces, it like cuts off at the head, so it's like just their torso, but them cooking like amazing food. It is so niche, but it sends me to sleep in like that. And there's some channels that I like. I think it's called Nami's Life. That's a Japanese, they say OL, like office lady. And she lives in the tiniest apartment I've ever seen, but she cooks the most amazing meals and you never see her face. It is so niche, but I don't know why, it really soothes me. I think maybe because like I'm kind of far away from my mum right now and like she hasn't cooked for me in like a long time, so maybe it just like makes me feel good. B is for Boba. I'm obsessed with Boba. I don't want to be a stereotype, but come on, Boba is amazing. The best Boba I've ever had was in Jingfu Tang in New York. The weirdest Boba I've ever had was one in LA, I completely forgotten the name. It was like the milk was corn flavored and the bottom was strawberry and then it was normal boba. But I liked it, the corn was like salty and sweet. The more unusual the flavor, the better. My go-to is matcha, oat milk, sweetness 25%, boba with strawberry on the bottom. It feels like everyone around me is having babies. And I have never really wanted to have babies. I'm definitely scared of babies, actually thinking about it. I'm not very good with children, I think. Babies make me feel like I'm completely inept at like being a human, even though the baby's definitely inept at being a human. They are often cute, but sometimes, and often, a bit scary. J is for John Wick. So I did a little filming last year. So in 2021, in May, I got asked to play the lead female role in the new John Wick. Keanu is like exactly what you think he's gonna be. He is so humble. And I say this in the nicest way possible. He just can switch off the celebrity. He not only helped me, with the role and with the action, but I know that he was really like looking after me behind the scenes as well in ways that I can't really imagine. I felt like such a kindness from him. It was amazing. He was just the sweetest guy. I'm really excited for the film to come out, even though I'm a bit anxious because I don't know about my acting. I did try. I got an acting coach and I just gave 150% of myself. The film's gonna be brilliant if my acting is bad. Please be gentle. P is for pop girls. I think there is a magic with pop girls because being a pop girl myself, this is an intense job. It's like so different to what I thought it was gonna be. I grew up watching Britney and Christina and Gaga and Beyonce and Rihanna being like, wow, they just have to sit there and sing. Recently, like I've got to work with some pop girls. Got to work with Charli, amazing pop girly, and her process is just incredible. She's so creative, she's so hardworking, it's insane. Pop girl is constantly being hot or too cold or freezing, dying of cold. I had to be like, can like the colorist like just make sure I don't look like dead? So my brain is constantly trying to like compute the expectation of pop girl versus like how I'm actually feeling in my personal life, which is really weird. I feel like I should be living and breathing pop girl. Sometimes I do when I feel confident, but if I'm feeling a little vulnerable or tired or anxious, I just don't know how to be a pop girl. So I respect pop girls so much. The bigger the pop girl, the busier the pop girl, and the crazier their life probably is. I don't know why, but like people think I go to parties all the time. People think I drink loads and like do loads of drugs, but I'm just the complete opposite. Like I can't drink. I get anxiety anyway, so any substance just makes me very anxious, so I can't like handle anything. So I have a drink like every so often. If I'm celebrating, there'll be like some champagne, but as a socially anxious and slightly awkward person, I find like parties like really excruciating. Unless I'm working. If I'm working, I'm going to party for work. That's okay, I can like turn it on and, you know, like do that thing with the champagne when you're like, I'm joking, I've never done that. That'd be sick though. I just can't get the clothes wet because it's not mine. C is for camping. So listen, I don't like camping, but Campcore, I love. I recently discovered a shop called REI, but it has the best camping equipment. When you talk about camping equipment, you're talking about amazingly functional but small things. So when I was on tour, I found like the best storage things, I found the best water bottles, I found the best like bum bags, fanny packs, I found the best caps, I found the best like, I don't know, the best things for tour, stuff that you want to be cozy in, stuff that is waterproof, things that you don't think about, but I would seek out an REI in every single state. Camping in Glastonbury is my worst nightmare. I've never done it, but I'm like, the idea of not being able to shower, the idea of like not being able to like, you know, pee or poo when you want to, it's absolutely scary to me. And like smelling, oh, I just can't. T is for therapy. I love therapy. I need to do therapy right now, actually. I've been meaning to get a new therapist. Finding a new therapist is quite hard because you've got to try several and see who you click with, and there's lots of different approaches to different things. But I've been doing therapy since I was on and off since I was about 15. And I really do think it got me through a lot of hard times, and it's given me what I think is like the language to describe your feelings and emotions and the language to understand yourself. And I think that is so invaluable because at the end of the day, you only have yourself. You need to look after yourself first. So when I was working like several part-time jobs after university, that was one of the things I always saved towards, and I made sure that I had enough saved for my weekly therapy sessions, even though I couldn't really afford it. But luckily I was able to access like some like means tested therapists who like can reduce their rates for you. And I'm so grateful for that. And I would really encourage anyone who hasn't done it to just try it. It could be kind of fun. I'd also suggest books and media that can help you. And, you know, and when times are a little hard, I think I would say friends, but your friends are also not your therapists, remember. Neither is your family. And that was my Dazed guide. Thank you for being such a great listener. My new single, Hold the Girl, is out now, and my album, Hold the Girl, is out in September, so make sure you pre-order it. Bye!